Hello and welcome to Soul Tarot by Nehal. This is going to be a reading for the year 2025 for the zodiac sign Taurus. Please remember this is a general reading and it may or may not resonate with you. If it resonates, let me know in the comments down below. If not, skip this one. If you feel any of your loved ones could benefit from this readings, kindly share the channel with them as well. If you wish to stay connected with me on any other social media platforms or would want to support this channel in any form because it really would matter to me, the links are down in the description below. Kindly check them out. So thank you so much and let's begin. So first things first, yes, wishing you a very happy new year. But yes, I'm a little late on these recordings, but unfortunately, there was some medical emergency due to which I had to look into it and had to stop recording because of that, because everything was associated with my throat and my mouth. Hence, I had to drop everything and take care of the health first. Hence, yes, the readings are now. I have not completely recovered, but yes, I didn't want to wait any further, hence started. Having said that, what we'll be doing is that we the previous readings also, which I could do it in 2024 itself, I had actually done was I did record them. When I recorded them, I used to check the energy for what they should let go in 2024 itself, and then move into the energies of 2025 and then dive deeper into every aspect for 2025. So that's how what we will follow here also. Now you may ask why 2024 we are still talking about. If at all there is something that you've not let go from your energy, and if that is the message that's coming, and if you feel resonate with it, do the needful, do the work, because we are here just at the beginning of this year, and you can definitely do the necessary and shift things for yourself so that you have a good experience of in 2025. So hence we will be yet checking that what were the things that you should have left in 2024, and then we'll head into 2025. So yes, let's begin and see what's coming up for you. What are the messages coming for you? Okay, so a couple of things that you need to be, letting go in 2024. I think one of the biggest message that I would say that comes to me that, in 2024 you should have let go is you should have actually let go certain people or certain habits into your into 2024 itself. It's like you should have burned the bridges that were not serving you anymore. So yes, that is one thing that you should have. Another thing is that certain fears is what you should have left. Again, I would say that is something that you may even need in this year, that you may have to let go certain fears. What does that mean is because you need to come out of your comfort space for certain things, if not for everything, of course, for certain things. Sorry. So yes, that is what I clearly see, that 2024 doesn't, I mean, it's majorly around that you like to stay in your comfort space. Again, not your mistake, maybe because of you. I mean, sure, you all have your own reasons for it, but if you want to experience something different, something other than what you've been experiencing so far, you will have to do things little differently, and that may be that you need to come out of your comfort space, because there is a lot more that could happen if you get out of your comfort space. Now when I say that getting out of your comfort space, it doesn't mean you go bizarre and do random things or take random risks. No, calculated risk when it comes to work. Be open to meet different kind of people if romance is what you're looking for. So that kind of things is what you should be doing, and that is what you need to let go. Holding on to those energies of such kind that you will keep being in your comfort space. That's all what I feel you should have left in 2024. And I think that's not a big deal, because that says that you may have to let go. It will be in your benefit. um Again, yes, there were certain things that were aligned for you in 2024, but you may have not been able to maybe achieve it, or for whatever reasons, again, right? And this is even a general reading, but there could be certain things that you were kind of either protecting yourself from, or you were too reluctant about. Basically, you had certain opportunities to shine like a star in that period, but again, maybe because you were completely in your comfort zone as well, you lost on those opportunities, which is okay. Not a big deal. I'm sure there are some amazing energies coming for you for 2025, because so far almost all the zodiacs have something amazing happening, and some have an amazing year altogether, so which is great to see. So let's dive into 2025 energies for you and see what's coming for you as well. Somehow I feel there are going to be a lot of things happening for you in 2025. There will be a lot of events. It's going to be an eventful year for you guys, definitely, for sure, because of the way the cards are just popping out one after the other. So I definitely think it's going to be in many ways eventful year. Let's see how and where what is happening, so that you can have your things accordingly. But yes, for sure, eventful year. See how much ever carefully I'm doing. The cards are just coming out. So it's going to be, I think, this whole year, I'm going to have eventful readings for Taurus. See. I'm going to just keep this extra over here, because there have been so many things that have come up constantly, that I was like, okay, let one card be extra for you guys. Okay, so what does it say for you guys for 2025? Again, you are okay. This is very interesting though. I can say one thing is about 2025 for you is you could definitely have some interesting, beautiful, sweet things happening for you. When I say sweet things, it's because you feel good about those things. So, hence, yes, again, you will be able to have access to certain things which you really wanted, or you really want. Maybe it was you were not too keen up until now, but this year you realize that these are the kind of things I really want in my life, and they will really make you feel really, really good within yourself, really happy. At the same time, you will be composed, and like got a lot of good feelings. Now it would be different for different people, but yeah, all the good feelings that those events can generate, and you have realized that these are the kind of things I want in my life, or these are the kind of people I want, because that's what is going to help me achieve the things that I'm looking for. So yes, there are going to be such things which you can achieve. They'll be in your access. So if at all you were struggling with something, like okay, you're not getting it, only you are not getting the right kind of person to help you through that, or to guide you certain things, all of that. Other than that, yes, if at all you feel entangled in any kind of situation, or anything, that is, you just feel you're like it's just like kind of held you and is not letting you go, you will have an opportunity to even overcome that particular thing. So it could be one thing, it could be two, it could be three, but there are some things or one particular thing but which will be very important that you want to break free, and you will have that opportunity in this time. Again, two crystals that I could really recommend you guys to have in this year, of course if you believe in them, but that would be amethyst and citrine. They are going to be really really helpful. One thing always remember, when you're doing certain things or taking any decisions or about, especially about people, remember that everything is not just black and white, there are shades of gray as well, right? So there could be different perspectives, different things happening, so don't try to narrow it down to anything. And given if any situation is there, again, don't try to go completely into a negative state, rather try to find positive, because again, everything will have something that is not so great, and at the same time not so great events will also have something positive. So yes, be open to that. And like I said, yes, you can achieve a lot of things even if you are into a negative space or not so good space. Let's not say negative, but a not so good space. Remember that things are about to shift in this year. You are going to be protected even if there are events that are not that great happening and which don't feel good. I mean, it can be different for different people, but you don't feel good about it. Whatever such events are, remember that you're going to be protected no matter what. You will always be able to find your way also, so way out of those situations. But again, there is going to be some amazing stuff coming your way no matter what. And I think those amazing things are going to overshadow the not so good experiences in this year. So let's dive deeper into 2025 and see what's coming for you in different aspects of your life. Okay, so surely there are going to be certain things new beginnings, in certain things you're going to have whatever you've been working on for some time now, and that could be even some of you have been working on certain things maybe past 2 to 3 years also. So those kind of things also, now if at all they were not showing any movement, they were not showing any progress, you're going to see growth in those things. So you will start seeing small growth initially, obviously, but remember that even if you're seeing smaller growths in anything, it means there is something happening in the background, and with time you will achieve bigger things. So that is one thing. Second thing, I definitely see you actually getting into a space where you will be now onwards choosing everything. No matter what is happening, you seem to be choosing the higher path. So if people are gossiping about you, saying something to you, you're not going to be um, getting into any kind of verbal spat with them. You're not going to explain yourself. All you're going to do is rise above all of it and move forward into your life. So that is a very good thing, because haters are going to hate you, you've realized that. So hence you are going to be like, okay, I'm going to take care of myself and just move forward from whatever it is. So yes, you will be making decisions on that front. You may even cut off certain people, and yes, those experiences will also make you realize that who are your people and who are not really your well wishers. So you're open to all of that. Of course it may affect you a little bit emotionally initially, but then you will like snap out of it and be like, okay, I'm going to do me, and I'm going to get out of all such kind of situations and rise above and aim for success. So that is good. There is a phase of just working coming to an end, and now you will even start bearing the fruits of a lot of good things. One thing I definitely see is this year will be even where you will start realizing that you've worked how much and how far you've come. So the beauty of this year is even this, that this year you will look back at things, but from a perspective that, look how far I have come, how much I've achieved, whether it is professionally or personally, and all of it. So that's how you're going to look at things. You're overcoming a lot of challenges also, so that is how you're going to look forward and look back at things. Okay, this is interesting. So, work wise, you guys are entering into a new phase altogether, and really amazing phase. You are attracting everything that you have been desiring in work wise, you know. So, yes, that should say by itself all you are achieving. So, if at all you were someone who were, struggling, if at all, to get certain resources or finance, like as in capital for maybe, having your own setup or something like that, your own brand or whatever it is, whether it is resources or whether it is finances, that is what is happening. If not, you are someone who's very happy with the work that you're doing, or if you're unhappy, then something new will come up work wise, and that will be a very sudden and swift change. Like, you may get some opportunity out of nowhere, and it will be a very swift thing where you will be like, oh, I was just thinking few weeks back and here I'm in my new job. So that could be the thing. So wherever it is, whatever it is, resources, so there is gains in this year in terms of resources or capital or financial. It could be out of work, whatever. Sorry. You're looking forward to growth. You are definitely going to experience growth in this year. You're going to be at calm and at peace with the kind of growth that you're going to experience in this year work wise. A lot of swiftly things will be happening, and it's going to be really really quick on that front. It's going to be sudden, but more than sudden, it's going to be in that it's going to happen in speed as well. So that's going to change a lot of it. Told you. Okay. So first thing, yes, there are going to be new opportunities that are going to come your way in terms of finance. Okay. Now it could be either you end up investing in something or whatever you believe in. Hence, I'm not going to get too much in detail because everyone has different uh, belief system when it comes to finance. But what I see is, yes, no, new doors are definitely coming your way, opening your way to have better finances for yourself. So that is I definitely see over here. Um, Again, you're going to be able to achieve also the kind of financial goals you've set up for this year for yourself, so which is good. Only thing is, I would say, do not avoid, at least if not completely avoid, giving any kind of finances to anyone right now. Again, being said, that you should know that who's worth giving and who's not worth giving more. So just be a little careful. I won't say don't give anyone, but yes, definitely be careful. And even if you're giving, make sure that first you're securing yourself, and then if at all there is extra, you give it to someone. Then even if that person even if the person is promising to return it back to you maybe in 1 month, 4 months, but if they end up taking more time, it doesn't affect you. So that way is what you should be calculating if you're giving anyone any kind of financial help. But all in all, otherwise, if you completely ignore that bit, your finances are definitely getting very good in this year. In terms of your love, romance, and relationships, okay, this is very interesting over here. You need to again, okay, let's talk first about people who are single. So singles, I would say that you need to be a little open to expressing yourself freely. You seem to be too extremely guarded while you are wanting to have good connection. Since you're too extremely guarded, the forward movement is not happening with anyone maybe around you, or you're not able to find the kind of person because you have a lot of blocked energy due to that reason, and hence the forward movement is not happening. So yes, if you're looking forward to have a forward movement into your romance relationships, then you need to be open to be a little vulnerable. Obviously take calculated risks, but then you need to be, that's when something will move, and you may come across different kind of people, and then you can select whom you want to invest in and whom not. yes, there will be times that you may come across some interesting connections, and yes, there will be times where you will have to choose between two people. Only thing I would say is don't completely get emotional while you're making your choices. Be a little practical as well, especially if you see any red flags. Do not unsee it, because a lot of times we think, no, 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 we will be able to manage those things. Yes, if you feel anything not healthy, if you feel this is not right for me, you feel by even by 1%, take things slow and then move forward. So yes, you will have to understand these things and do it. But yes, healing yourself is very much needed, so that you are making better and wiser choices also. um, some of you, yes, are extremely focused on finances also, and hence you all are not even really looking around, but you guys want someone at the same time. So if this is a situation, make your choices, and do and act accordingly, so that you know what you really want, and as per that you can attract for you, the kind of person you want. Or if you don't want, then you don't come across anyone to ideally distract you. For people who are already committed, that is either you are already dating, engaged, or married, things seem to be again stagnant because of some things which are not clear, either from your end or from your partner's end, or from both of your ends. But there is something that's not clear. One of the thing that could be is that you guys are not sure in terms of how you all want to move forward, or when you all want to move forward, as per your financial goals. So make sure you guys are having clear cut discussion with your partners about your financial goals, and making your decisions accordingly, both of you for that matter, because if that is what you all want to and want to move forward, then you will need that clarity. So this is going to be a little uncomfortable conversation also, but if you make that conversation, it's going to help you bring clarity, and it's going to help bring clarity to both of you, not one of you, right? So that is needed, because definitely you are coming to a crossroad of whether you should yet wait or move forward into the next phase of the relationship, and you will have to make those decisions. But again, that time I would say that don't get completely emotional, but don't completely become practical either. So create a good balance and then make your choices. Avoid staying too much of into isolation is what I would say. Not because it's going to harm you, but it's just that it is not going to align with the things you're looking for. Don't be impulsive of anything. Think through things and make your decisions. Again, see, if you're choosing to stay single for a while, be comfortable in that. So whatever, and you seem to be getting comfortable in that, you like whatever you're choosing, you seem to be in the comfort state. So that is okay with you. Like you're not going to be upset that, oh, I have to live a single life. No, even if you're choosing it with all consciousness, and be like, okay, this is what I want for myself. Yes, there is going to be new phase opportunities that are going to come all of a sudden, and that's when I would say stay a little conscious and make sure you're staying a little alert and aware also. Because again, don't reminisce over what's gone, whether it is in personal life or professional life. If there have been opportunities that may have gone, there are going to be new things also coming into your life, new opportunities that are going to come into your life, which is going to be again out of nowhere, and which are going to be more aligned with what you want. In certain cases, certain things are about to have a drastic change also, and things may change 360 degrees and get into your favor as well. a fiery climax approaches, which I think I mentioned that solutions are also coming. Emotions are running high, which I told you already that you may have to work on your emotional healing as well, and take time to breathe out. So make sure while you're working, while you're doing everything, you're making sure to even take rest, breathe out a little bit, and not, again, that will help you even to not be impulsive and take sound decisions. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Uh, Yes, okay. And adversity. So, adversity says that, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So, again, if there are any challenges that you're facing, be open to take it in a good spirit. Adversities, I always say that they teach you a lot of things. They show you certain right and wrong also, but even show you true faces of certain people as well. So all of that happens, and those challenges that you face in that period, or whatever you're feeling challenging in that period, is going to teach you something really profound. So while any such situations happen, just try to have that kind of a approach also, whenever possible. Of course, acknowledge your emotions, but then try to get into that space that this is there to teach you something. Again, freedom, that is what, if you look for, you have the power and free will to create your own happiness, to create your own freedom as well. And patience, like, have patience. If something is getting delayed, understand it is for your good only. Earth guide, your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. Observation, expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. No limitation. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. So remember one thing again. Again, I would just mention few things over here quickly. Is that make sure you're doing your grounding, spending time in nature, because that is something that will clearly help you a lot. So earth guide, generally, even I feel that is a message that's coming, so, very strongly, which will help you attract also a lot of positive things. Observations is expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. So I'll tell you one very interesting thing, is that when you talk over here about divine order and there about matrix of life, understand that you need to leave certain things to the universe. Don't try to hold on to everything. You let the universe know what you want, like manifestation. If you're a believer of that and you do all of it, kindly, practice it. You will understand it's all about that. Like, trust the universe, trust the matrix order of life, and you will see things happening in your way. Again, don't set any limitations to yourself, whether on a personal front or a professional front. You can attract and achieve everything that you want. So just don't limit yourself. No matter what people around you say, whatever it is, you believe in it, and trust the divine order and the matrix of life, and things will happen for you. Singularity, you are your own sun, moon, and stars. Full moon, protect your energy and hold your stars close. The moon, take time to reflect. Interesting. A lot of it is said like around the moon also. Over here also moon is here, also the moon is mentioned here, also moon is mentioned to a good extent. Moon is also like, of course, it shines, it's there high above all of that, but it even what do we say, it even is it reflects even our emotions, right? So I would just say that, uh, take care of yourself, your emotions, because here it talks about take time to reflect. So reflect and understand yourself and your emotions as well. Protect your energy and hold your stars close. So make sure you're protecting yourself no matter what. If you are someone who does certain, whatever rituals or remedies which is associated with moon, do practice them regularly, and yeah, that should be really helpful to you. And work on your emotions no matter what. This is one thing that I will definitely say, heal it. I am calm, happy, and content. I love who I am becoming. So, yes, I'm calm, happy, and content is the first thing, and I love who I am becoming is the second affirmation that you can use in this year for you, time and again. Uh, again, these affirmations I always say is more of a help to you to get into a specific kind of a mindset, that really helps you to attract also the kind of things you're looking forward to. I have a big heart. I carry love, and kindness in my heart. One thing is very interesting. I feel that you're going to achieve. You need to first, yes, heal your emotions, heal your heart chakra. So if you're someone who knows how to do it, work on your heart chakra and heal it. Emotional healing is what is definitely needed. But at the same time, very strong message that I am coming across intuitively. This is somewhere down the line, partially from the cards but partially from the intuition, is make sure you are practicing regularly your self love, whatever rituals or practices you do for it. So make sure you're doing it every day, because here a lot of times it's been speaking about love, it's spoken about emotions, and this can also be done with the help of you know healing your emotions and heart chakra and all of it. So yes, it's a lot talking about love, heart, kindness, all of such things, and hence I would say that make sure you're doing self love practices, especially people who are having some not so good experiences in terms of love. Now love can be romantic or otherwise, like from a siblings or from friends, anything, parents, whatever it is, family basically. If you're struggling with that as well, it would be best to have your first self love practices strong, and yeah, like you are doing your self love stuff. That's the first thing that you need to do, and that will help you attract the right kind of people into your life. I'm telling you, you all are going to have an eventful year. Because these are cards that I'm using past more than a year for doing all the readings, and still I've never had so much of struggles of with these cards. I'm not responsible for what broke me. The cracks that others see are a proof of how I have worked to repair myself. Today I am whole. I will inhale self love and exhale forgiveness. So, again, confirmation of you need to, whatever, either if you worked on yourself, great, make sure you continue doing those practices. If you have stopped, start. If you haven't started, only, never, it's never too late. You can start now. So do whatever is needed, and other than that, again, here it talks about self-love. So the best thing is to again use this affirmation to attract that kind of things. At the same time, getting into the same mindset of self-love is that I will inhale self-love and exhale forgiveness. Okay, hold your ground wherever needed, stand firmly wherever needed. If there are people who are raising any kind of questions or fingers over you, you don't seem to be bothered. You are like, okay, y'all can keep talking. I'm still going to keep doing what I want to do, what and how I want to move. So I definitely see that attitude of yours. If not, just get in that attitude. And other than that, you are going to be protected. So even if people are there raising any kind of questions, you're going to be protected by this very unknown force, you can say, or the divine force, you say, or whomever you believe in, that protection is coming to you, and your protection is there, always with you. So if at all there are times you get in that doubt that, are you being protected or not, remember, sometimes certain things not happening is also protection in disguise. So understand that as well. Overcoming challenges, trying to make magic happen, you're going to fly high. This is what you'll get an opportunity for, reach like really great heights. Yes, growth is what you're going to be surrounded with. You're going to not just walk on the path of growth, but fly, with that kind of with, like the aeroplane who it's like first it is on the runway, so that's like the runway is the growth path, and then it flies. So this is what I see for you in this year. You are definitely achieving some amazing things, and while you're doing that, you're going to be protected. That's the best part. So just go for amazing things into your life for this year. At least strive for all that you want to achieve. Don't feel guilty for doing what's best for you. Again, confirmation. You need to do what is best for you. That's it. Simple as that. I told you, don't be fearful. Go for all the things that you want into your life. And don't feel guilty for it. It costs nothing to be kind. So be kind, but again, be kind to yourself also. That's what I keep reminding all my clients, all the people over here also, because a lot of times we are kind to a lot of people around us, but not to ourselves. So yes, it costs nothing to be kind to ourselves also. I am worthy of respect and success. Yes, success is on its way. Just get into the mindset of success now, so that you are into the receiving space of success. That's what I would say. So use this affirmation for achieving all of that. And of course, with success, you are also deserving of respect no matter what. So yes, use this affirmation to get into the mindset. And I say that is even because a lot of time, unfortunately, we all have got into the trap of self-sabotaging also. So make sure that you use this for that purpose. Like, mindset is everything. Ask for help from others. So yes, if need be, ask help from anyone whom you feel comfortable with, and may and be sure that the help is coming. So don't worry about that will the help come or not. If especially if you are someone who's praying that you get some information, some help, something. So obviously, even if you're praying to whomever you believe in, whichever god, your goddess you believe in, maybe they are going to send you help in some human form only, and maybe when it is coming, the help is coming, you are self-sabotaging. So make sure you stay aware of that also, and don't hesitate in asking for help, whether it is from the spirit guides or angels or whomever you believe in, God, goddess, whomever you believe in, or even if you go and ask any humans also around you, your friends, family, anyone, be okay to for them to giving you that help and be in the receiving space. So yes, I hope you did resonate. If you have any suggestion, drop them in the comments section. And please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It really will help me a lot. I mean, this is the bare minimum you can do to help me grow. I mean, we all are looking for growth, right? So thank you so much. And if you've stayed up until now, thank you so much. See you in the next reading. Bye bye.